Miss Tokyo Toni has arrived.
Tokyo!
How are you?
I'm fine, guys. I'm so happy to be here in Philly.
We haven't seen you in, we were talking behind the scenes, maybe what, 2 years ago?
Yep.
You did your last food drive?
Oh, yeah.
And it ended up being absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
A lot of donations you gave back. And we thank you for that because you don't have to come do that here in Philly. And it's going down again this Saturday, right?
This Saturday.
This Saturday, 11 a.m. at Broad and Girard at the McDonald's.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. So what are you looking for with this food drive?
Basically, all I want to do is just give back.
Right.
City to city, state to state. And this is what I've been doing now for quite some time. I've been giving back to the homeless for 10 years, this August 13th. I believe that when you're blessed, you should give back. Simple as that. No matter, you know, your situation, no matter what you're going through, because not so long ago I was homeless myself for actually 4 months. And actually took 4 days and slept in my car because of my ego. You know, I refuse to ask somebody for something.
Right.
So I kept it pushing, and through all of that, guess what? I never stopped giving back. Because if the good Lord bless me with what I have, oh, I gotta give something back so I can get some more.
Well, listen, let's talk about Blac Chyna because last month you said it would be best for Blac Chyna's children if they lived with their fathers while Chyna gets her life together, and Chyna did not take the criticism lightly. In a video posted on Instagram Live, Blac Chyna told her followers, F Toni, F Tiger, F Rob. Oh no, be nice, that's your mom. No, Toni, I love you to death, but you're like mean and you're evil as bleep. Do you think it was out of line to say that about your daughter?
No, it wasn't. It was the truth. First of all, just looking at her behavior, you know, I know my daughter, and she's out there a little bit too far, you know, and she don't like to hear what I have to say. So that backs you up right there. And when they have money and they're rich or whatever, there's nothing you can do. They live behind in a gated community, you can't get in, but I will scale that gate. I'm coming over the gate. But no, at the time I did believe, you know, or still do actually, that they would have been good with their dad because she's, you know, she's a young lady, you know, you got that bread, you know, you just want to do your thing. Nobody really, you know, allowed her as an adult to express herself. You know, she's always been a quote-unquote introvert, even as a child. You know, I had to push her to do this, push her to do that, push her to do that. So now that she's grown, I got this cash, I got this fame, I got this success. Bleep Toni, bleep Tiger. But this is what people do when they hurt. They always lean and crush on the people that's there for them the most. And she definitely loves me, Tiger, and Rob to death. I don't care about her saying, bleep mama. Guess what? Bleep you.
So you are on the radio here with us, but off mic you talked about the fact that you have a radio show. I didn't even know that.
Yes, I have one. I just got off the air like, actually, what time is it now? 8 hours ago.
Wait, so is this new? Is this old? How long have you?
It's just yesterday. I started just yesterday.
Yesterday was your first day.
Yes, I got to give y'all the link, honey. It was all up.
All right, so tell me about the radio show.
Well, what I decided to do, well, I did it before years ago, where I, you know, put up artists, music artists, let them showcase poets, comedians, and things of that nature. But now I'm like, you know what? I've done all of that. It's time for me. I'll be 50 years old next year. I don't have time. I have to get mine in. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. And you know what? Because it's in D.C., directly across from Howard University, I've met so many people just, you know, being in the neighborhood, going up and down the street, trying to see what's good, who can I get on my show, you know. So having a radio show, it's not like this, but it's good.
Right.
It's good. It's good. It gets out positive information. That's what I gave yesterday. A lot of great information, you know, so this is what it's about.
Speaking of ventures, let's talk about your book, Silent Whispers. When is it coming out? What is it about? Is it a memoir? Is it like, are you exposing people? Is it an autobiography? Like, what is it?
Let me break down Silent Whisper.
Okay.
Silent Whispers is an autobiography. What I decided to do was I kept all of my journals from the age of 17. I still actually have all those writings. I put and composed all of those journals, diaries, everything together, added them with my past 10 years, and created a story. Inside of this, of course celebrities are in there. Of course I'm spilling tea.
Mother's like, I need to get that right now.
A little hot tea running around here, a little something. You know, but basically, you know, it's telling you who I am. And it's inside of this book is so awesome because it's going to give young people an outlook on what happened with me. You know, being so young and having a baby so young and having to be in the streets and this, that, and the third. You know, I didn't have a childhood. And even before then, I had a 3-year-old brother and a 6-year-old brother I don't watch all the time. So I figured, you know, hey, I got a baby now. You know, so yeah, it's a really good book. It's nothing like that's gonna have somebody want to chase me to Dubai like R. Kelly or nothing. But
okay.
You know, but it's good. It's fire. It's fire. Yeah. And another thing, the problem with this book is,
there's a problem.
Yes, it's a problem. I did the book. I got the ISBN numbers, the copyright, everything. I sent it in for editing. It's 196,000 words. That's over $10,000 in editing. So I'm on a tour right now selling my T-shirts, selling shea butters, and all kinds of stuff to get that money. I'm about to do a meet and greet. Y'all, can I do it in here with y'all? I need to do me a meet and greet. So I'm getting it on, you know. I'm a hustler. I'm a stone cold hustler.
Well, Toni.
Yes, darling.
A little birdie told me. You're getting married. What's the tea, Toni?
Yes, I'm getting married.
Yes, Toni, congratulations.
Thank you. Well, this is the deal. I just got a divorce March 7th, 2017, and I promised my ex that I would not have sex with anyone. I would not date anyone. I would not see anyone until March 7th, 2019.
Okay.
So just before then, I'm not going to say who he is, but he's a good guy.
Obviously, he makes you happy.
I know. But wait.
Right, and giddy.
Wait, can we? Why did you have to promise your ex that?
I'm just that kind of girl. I don't know.
To me, I'm like, if you're my ex, I don't owe you anything.
I know. I don't know. I'm just that kind of girl. Plus, I think, you know, keeping your legs closed is a pretty good thing. It keeps you balanced. You ain't got to worry about chasing what he's doing, what you doing. It's pretty good, you know. And even my guy, he's not here in the city, nowhere near me right now. You know, so it's like a trust thing. He like, oh, well, if you ain't give me nothing yet, girl, I know everything will be good. And this is what I decided. It sounds like it's something from 1950, but this is what I want to do. I want my worth. I just got a divorce. You're going to give me my worth. And it's not just about money. You know, it's time. It's rubbing my feet every day. Giving me the bath. You know, all the great things. And guess what? Key note. Vice versa.
Good.
Well, paint us a picture. I need a description. Is he black, white? Does he have all his teeth, bags and lines?
Okay, yeah, he's a black man.
Okay.
He's a black man. Very distinguished.
Okay.
Past 50.
Oh.
He has his own business. He has children, but they're all grown. He's a grandfather, and we just connect, and we just. I mean, the universe is like,
Is he somebody well known? Like, if you say his name, we'll know who he is?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not really. Well.
Yo, she's like this little giddy girl right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
You a mess. You sent Chyna an invite. Did she RSVP?
Listen, I'm going to send her another invite.
Damn, the first one wasn't enough.
No, I'm going to have to do... Look, you guys got to get in my phone before we finish this. I just went yesterday and picked out my wedding dress.
Oh.
And I was walking around there crying that they were hugging me like I was like, I need my mom and my daughter here with me. I said, girl, go. You all right. I was like, okay, I want that one. They said, you don't want to look at the one? No, I want that one. No, we're going to look at this one. I want that one. So when I calmed down, I looked at 3 beautiful dresses and I was smiling and then the ladies was talking and having a good time with the tiara, and I had the big veil. Girl, it was good.
Now, talking about entertainment, it seems like Toni, you're always wrapped up in something because you're very vocal about how you feel about particular things.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, most recently, you gave Wendy Williams a pass.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, explain that, because I guess you had some instances that you didn't rub you the right way, and now you're thinking differently.
Right. Well, we all know that Wendy Williams, you know, is having a few issues, but just like anybody else, you know, you have your downfalls, you have your, you know, your things that you're not so proud of. You know, it could be from sex to talking the way you talk to somebody or anything. She has had me on her show over 12 times, speaking on me very badly. You know, she don't know me or anything. I'm not the type of person to hold a grudge. At the same time, I don't think that was very fair of her to do, because it was total lies. Even down with the OJ thing, like, really, OJ? Come on. But being as though the public put their claws in her when she did something so heroic, something that the average person would never do. If you or I were on drugs and we had this big thing going on, you don't want the public coming for you after you're the same person that downs people, talk about people all day long. So just her mental state and stability, just to hear from a person that she didn't like, to tell her, you got a pass, girlfriend. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you took this step in front of the world, not just us, that's just, you know, in the neighborhood or whatever, but in front of the world. And the funny part is I Googled her name, and I said, let me type in Wendy and see what it means. The funny part, you guys can do this, baby names. I typed in Wendy. They said, it's an old name. It ain't coming back. And he said, and watch this. It said, it's only 2 Wendys. And Wendy Williams was one of them. So that kind of made me smile, you know. So I did a little bit of homework on her, you know, before I passed a whole judgment or whatever, or give her a pass. You know, they say her husband cheated on her. But it happens all the time. It can happen with anybody. It's an everyday situation. We don't know what's going on. She's not going to speak on it. So, you know, my personal opinion, which it don't count for anything, neither do yours, but I believe she should break free, and she's starting her new life, her new steps forward by getting help for her addiction, whatever it is. We can't go with what the media say it is, because she herself did not actually come out, I believe, and say it.
Why do you think Tokyo Toni is always wrapped up in the Shade Room, Baller Alert? I think you had a back and forth with Kaya, a little something with Jess Hilarious. Why do you think Tokyo Toni is always wrapped up in the blogs?
Because I'm Tokyo Toni.
Do you think because you voice your opinion?
I really can't say. I really don't know. I would have to really ask them. But from the content that I see, they're trying to find something or trying to make me look a certain way because I'm vocal, you know? And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop talking. I'm not going to stop telling the truth. I'm not going to, you know, hold back myself because you are who you are. Nobody's going to stop me. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm not getting a paycheck over here to be quiet. None of that. You know, I'm going to always be a straight up person. And you can't beat that. I mean, that's like I said in the break. You know, you can have something sour. You put sugar on it, looks good, it tastes good until you get down to it.
Until the sugar runs out,
Then it's all sour. You know, then you're ready to spit it out and let go. You know?
The person that I thought about, male side, that kind of reminds me of Tokyo Toni is Charlemagne. And Charlemagne is super opinionated. He's always in the blogs. And I really think that it is that. Like, you're just super opinionated. You say things people wouldn't normally feel comfortable saying. And it pushes the envelope. It's controversial. And it can be looked at as drama. And that's why.
But see, this is the thing. I'm just Tokyo. I'm the same person I've always been. I've never heard anybody from DC say, oh, she's not that way. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. From radio stations down to the person next door. I don't have to have security with me. I can walk into the 7-Eleven real easy, you know, and all I get is love. I've never had anybody run up to me like, yeah, woo, woo, woo. It's always, oh my God, Tokyo, you're so pretty in real life. Oh my God, Tokyo, you do the greatest things. And girl, you crazy. I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. It's just me. It's just my personality. Something about that Libra thing. Ask Mama know, you know.
Okay, I know.
It's that Libra thing, you know. Libra. We got this scale thing, you know. 1 minute you'll see me, I'll be like, hey honey, yeah. And that's me, what? And some people would take that like, are you bipolar? No, I'm a Libra.
Yep, we got 7 personalities.
I'm a Libra. So it's like, it's like, you know, you push the envelope so far, and we're the best. I mean, the sweetest people you could ever meet. Take the shirt off our back, and I've done it a million times. But what you're not going to do step on our toes and think nothing's going to be done or nothing's going to be said. And as far as like, I hate to jump back into this, but I feel people are unfair to me, such as, you know, Kris Kardashian, or Jenner, I should say. Because if I'm speaking this on Rob about asking him to let me see the baby after never seeing her, why? Kris would know this. As a grandmother to a grandmother, seems like you would say, well, let her see. Let me call and see, because you're a boss, right? Even she's intimidated with me. Everybody's intimidated by me. Everybody. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I'm just sexy cool. I don't know. I don't know. But they are. Even my daughter on a reality show, Mom, everybody's so intimidated by you. When you're not right and I walk in the room, you're going to sit down.
You're going to let it know. Yep.
Yeah.
Straight like
that.
Yo, baby. Back in November, you dragged Jess Hilarious. What's the backstory on why you dragged her?
Well, Jess not funny. She's not funny, and she tries to do too much. You know, she went into the shade room and she made a comment saying, still you haven't seen Dream. Okay? And then on top of that, this is how I know my little pumpkin seed, that's what I call Chyna. My little pumpkin seed came right on through. I said, oh, I knew you were going to come through. Because after I got on her, she followed her boyfriend. I was like, yes. You know, but Jess is Jess. You know, she's there for the check. She's just there for the check. She's not the person that, you know, you can see like doing a food drive or being a rambunctious person in the community or doing anything other than sitting there gossiping and talking about people. But I'm not for that, boo-boo.
Do you think she's ignorant? She made some ignorant comments about the Chic community recently.
She is, listen, like I said, she's a drama queen. Is she? No. I was just wondering.
She looks like a female.
Well, you know, we all got a little bit of it up in us.
Hey, like I say, Kevin Hart with a 27-piece.
Toni, we appreciate your time.
Thank
Always
you
a pleasure
guys.
when you come through. This Saturday, 11 a.m.
Yes.
Broad and Gerard. It's all about giving back. And we thank you for coming to our city and doing this this is your second time here.
Yes.
Second time in 3 years. So we appreciate you coming back and giving
Question,
back.
are you accepting donations?
I am.
You are.
Actually, I haven't asked for any donations because the last time I asked for donations, I have like 300 pages that's not me on social media, and they've built cash apps and PayPals where people are like, oh, I want to give back to Tokyo.
So they think it's you,
and they get scammed. Yeah, here recently I just put a post up showing that Tokyo Toni underscore mania on Instagram pretends to be me, and she also has that page Tokyo Toni exclusive, which is not me, which she has a account with the shade, the account with the shade room. They only go to her to get stuff on me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you look at that and you look at Roast v. Chyna, that's the page that call themselves roasting me by just cutting and pasting videos, because I'm real funny. I'll be like, this, that, and the third. They'll cut that and make it seem like I said that. I'll be like, you know what, last night I scratched my poop and goop, 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 and they'll cut it and paste it, but it had nothing to do with that.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I get a whole bunch of flack, honey, but y'all can go and tell them with my IG. Y'all can find me. I give advice too, boo-boo. You got that man problem. I got you, honey. I'm gonna tell you all about it. It's all in my book. You get that book, Silent Whispers, honey. It is a legend. The Bible for women.